Hinduism includes, or Sanatana Dharma includes, so many different streams of knowledge. Vedanta is one stream among many streams of knowledge. Today also in our Vedanta class, Bhagavad Gita, we were looking at how the entire treasury of knowledge, Vedas, have got so many aspects to it, and what we know is only very, very minuscule of it. Many branches and many schools of thoughts have contributed to it. Upanishads are considered to be the highest one. It is said in Mundaka Upanishad, Dve vidye veditavye, two kinds of knowledge to be known. Tatra apara and paracha. There are two of them. One is known as aparavidya and paravidya. In Sanskrit, para means high. Apara means not very high. From the Upanishad standpoint, paravidya is atmajnanam, that which gives us moksha. That is called paravidya. Aparavidya is that which is used for our worldly prosperity. Therefore, the Upanishad says, Tatra apara Rigvedo, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. So you may be surprised that aparavidya, lower knowledge, is all the four Vedas. We must take into understanding that this excludes Upanishads because Upanishads are considered as Uttaramimamsa. So when it is said aparavidya, lower knowledge, it does not mean it is anyway, it is non-required. It's not like that. It is meant for us to maintain our prosperity, happiness, joy, fulfillment in this world. Paravidya means that which will give us a higher level of emancipation, freedom, joy, called moksha. That's what it means. So in this learning or studying of aparavidya, which is Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvavedas, four of them, we need 6 Upavedas. For any ritual to perform, you need many aspects of knowledge to be learned. So it is said that there are 6 Upavedas that are also there. What are those? First one is known as Siksha, how to pronounce the words. Vedas are obviously Shabda Jnana, Shruti Jnanam also. There were no written notes at that time. They were only heard and repeated. So unless you repeat correctly, the person who is hearing will not get the correct knowledge. So Shiksha is how to pronounce. Then comes Kalpa. Kalpa is how to prepare the ritual altar. What are the ingredients that are required to prepare the ritual altar? Siksha, Kalpa, then Vyakaranam, grammar. How to understand Vedic statements according to the given grammar rules. Then comes fourth one, Niruktam. How to understand the words based upon their original root. Nirukta means every word in Sanskrit has got a source root. From there they stem forth. If we understand the root word, then we understand what are the various branches or various ways according to the prefix and suffix how to interpret it. Then comes Chandas. Chandas is in what meter the Vedic meters, Vedic mantras are composed. So, Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Niruktam, Chandas, the last but not the least is Jyotisham. And that is required for knowing which deity you are invoking through rituals, whether the deity is present or not. So, as much as my limited understanding goes, in the Sanatana Dharma context, both astrology and astronomy, they were so interwoven. Today what you are very familiar is only astrology. I mean about understanding about one's own based upon the chart, etc. What has happened or what is happening and what is going to happen. One lady went to an astrologer and said, you know, this is my husband's chart. Tell me about his past. So the Jyotish, of course, he looked at it and said, okay, this is. But he said, I'm quite surprised you asking this, that you wanted to know the past of your husband. What about the future? She said, that I will take care. So, we only know astrology as, you know, with respect to these things. But in the Sanatana Dharma context, astrology and astronomy, they were so intricately connected. Why? Because when you are performing any ritual, the Yajaman of the performance of the ritual, his calculations has to be first looked into. Whether he is eligible to do this, whether his present condition of his planetary system will allow him to receive the result. That is one. Second one is which deity you are going to invoke, whether that is present or not in position. If I am calling for Lord Sun, not at the night. When it is night, sun is not disappeared and it's somewhere else, but not here with you. So you call Bhagavan Surya, sorry, not Bhagavan, today only morning I was talking about Surya Devata. Surya Devata is not present, so how will he come? So what are the Devatas who are present for you to invoke for that particular ritual to become complete? So astronomical calculation is necessary. So Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Nirukta, Chandas, Jyotisham. These are all considered as Upavedas. They are necessary for us to effectively use the Vedic mantras for our worldly prosperity and health and many other things. But when you step outside that and go with for Moksha Marga, then they are considered as Paravidya. Tatra Para Yaya Aksharam Adhigamyate. Yaya Vidyaya Aksharam Adhigamyate. That is called Paravidya, by which you obtain the imperishable nature of the self. So, as we are all embarking to study this astrological knowledge, I am so glad that this is also available in our own mission resources, and a well-trained person like Nani is capable, and he is also a man of great interest on this subject matter. He has been studying for a long time. I did not know. Suddenly when he came out, I said, how long have you been learning this? From Australia when I'm there onwards, right? From then on he's been learning. So it is very nice that he is finding interest to teach also. And according to him, his guru astrology guru has instructed him to do so. And we have the facility available for you to take care of this training. Hari Om. All the best to all of you.
One slide, the Nasadi Suktam, starting.
Nasadi Suktam,
starting from being entrepreneur better.
Ayyo, Paklam, let's study Nasadi Suktam. Nasadi Suktam. Okay. Nasadi no sat asid tadanim na asid rajo no vyoma paro yat kim avarivaha kuhakusya sharmannambaha kimasid gahanam gabiram. Our ancient masters never stopped inquiries. To the extent they even went to ask, this is one of the very important Rigveda mantra. Is there anything in the past to start with? Because we take it for granted, there was always a reality from which everything has come. But that itself they questioned. That's what they see. Then is there neither existence or non-existence? Na asad asid, na sad asid. Is there asat absence or is there presence in the beginning? But according to them, never anything can be called as sat or asat. Because the moment you say sat, it is objectifiable. If you say asat, then it is absence. So nobody thinks about absence, right? What is absent here? Now tell me. What is absent here? My mind, Swamiji. No. So you don't get to a place and say what is not there. You don't see that. Because so many things are not there. So can we say, so anything objectifiable is called sat. Anything that is non-present is absent. So now basic common sense will tell you that from asat nothing can come. So that is why Chandogya Upanishad starts with he says Sadeva Somye Idamagra Asid. From everything came from Sad alone, pure existence, but unobjectifiable existence. Unobjectifiable existence. Now if I ask you, are you there? You say yes. Are you there knowing your existence as an object? So when I say I am not objectifying my presence. My body is objectifiable. My thought is objectifiable. My feeling and emotions are objectifiable, describable. That's why Upanishad mantra starts about Paravidya, Yattadadreshyam, Agrahyam, Avarnam, Achakshusrotram, Tadapanipadam, saying not this, not this. Adresha means it cannot be seen. Yattadadreshyam, Agrahyam, it cannot be grasped. Avarnam, no color. Tadapanipadam, no hands and legs. Meaning not objectifiable. So, here the question is, na asad asid, na sada asid, tadanim. So therefore, there was no vyoma, no space. Here there is a difference between vyoma, na rajaha, yato, paro, yat, nothing beyond that. There is no space, there is no sky above. So what was there? Kim avarivaha. What is that which is covering the entire universe then? Kuha, when? And where was it? Kasya Sharman, under whose protection? Ambaha, water. Which is Kambaha Kimasit Gahanam, very deep. Gabiram, unfathomable. Meaning, these are all questions raised. Answer is not given, questions raised. So this is how they contemplated upon highest reality without taking into consideration there was a God, he created one day. That is not acceptable. We want to inquire and find out what is the nature of reality. This is the oldest, Vedas are oldest document of knowledge, Rig Veda. Rig meaning Rig means the truth. So in that they had no hesitation in asking questions. That is how in our whole Shastra, if you read, all the, whether Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam, everywhere there was conversation between a student and a teacher, and they conversed together to ask questions. Sometimes the question was raised by the student, the guru answered. Sometimes guru asked the question to find out whether the student has correctly understood. Sometimes both of them together ask questions. There is no answer. Let us find out. That is why Sahana Vavatu. Let us together put some effort there. Sahana Bhunantu, Sahaviryam Karavavai. Let us both together inquire and find out. So this is how, this is beautiful Rigveda mantra for us to understand the spirit of inquiry. We should always inquire. Do not blindly accept anything.